Good morning from KassDays. What a beautiful view. Don't ask me what mountain it is, but I can tell you it's tall. There's a couple of them year-round snow. It's a little bit chilly, it's around freezing, but just absolutely wonderful and gorgeous Sunday morning. So welcome to our channel.
In this video we are driving from where we stayed last night at the Grizzly Lake Campground in Alaska to Haines Junction in the Yukon. Once we arrive in Tok, from the connector highway we will merge with the Alaska highway and will cross the border into Canada. In the meantime, I also figured out who the star of today's show is, with the mountain you see in the background. That mountain is Mount Sanford. It is a shield volcano located in the Wrangell volcanic field in Alaska near the Copper River. As to the location, that is about 200 miles, or if you are more of a metric person, 320 kilometers northeast of Anchorage. I will share a bit more info about this volcano as we drive along the highway, but first let's check out this old abandoned business as this highway pull out. As to the bar you see here, I don't have much to say about it. I don't have any history. All I know is these are some old abandoned businesses. In regards to the old fuel pumps we're going to have a look at, maybe you refer to them as fuel, gas or petroleum pumps. I think the names are slightly different depending in which part of the world you are. In any case, the manufacturer of this pump was a company called Tok, and this model 1150 was introduced in the fall of 1967, so they are pretty old. This model of gasoline pumps was sold well into the 1970s. It appears the pumps shown at this old abandoned business have been reconditioned at one point in time. While traveling in Alaska, and that is also applicable to northern Canada, we came across a few old abandoned gas stations and other buildings. Today we will be driving a fair distance, so I prepared a little map as usual, explaining where we are going. We are leaving Grizzly Lake in Alaska, go down to Tok, then in a southeasterly direction, cross the border from US to Canada, and stop in Haines Junction, which will be home for tonight. That's about 6 hours, 610 kilometers or 382 miles. We arrived in Tok or however you want to say this, and are checking out this military vehicle. At least that's what I think it is.
It's just force. Think it's gonna rain?
Maybe.
Maybe. Looks good. I think we came somewhere from way over there, all the way up and towards the Canadian border. On the Alaska side that is, I guess.
We stopped at a roadside pullout and I am admiring and soaking in the view and wondering if we may get some rain or not. Alright, as I indicated at the beginning of this video, and as we keep driving along, let's get back to Mount Sanford and provide a bit more info. As already mentioned, this is an old volcano. It is the 6th highest mountain and the 3rd highest volcano in the US. Mount Sanford has an elevation of 16,237 feet or 4,949 meters. This mountain is considered a shield volcano and was formerly formed by layers of lava flows and then shaped by glacial activity. Mount Sanford has not erupted in many thousands of years, so it is considered extinct. But is it really? The south face of this mountain is very steep and raises 8,000 feet in 1 mile, so again that's 2,438 meters in 1.6 kilometers. By the way, at this time we are driving on the Alaska highway again. We merged on this road in Tok. That was where you seen that military type vehicle. On the way north we actually missed this section of highway, and you may wonder why or how can you miss this road going north to Alaska, as this is the Alaska highway. Well, the reason is that we decided to make a detour while in the Yukon and instead travel on this highway to Alaska. We detoured up to Dawson City and then traveled the seasonal top of the world highway just a few hours before it closed for the winter months, and went into Alaska that way.
Better slow down, buddy. You're gonna shake up your fuel. He's probably used to the roads, though. Yeah.
You never know exactly how they are, but that's why I try to avoid most of them, because you never really know exactly how they are.
Quite a few semis now. They're all awake. Already 118. I think our time will go back. Oh no.
No.
Forward. Forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. We lose an hour. We don't gain anything.
As you can see, even with this being the Alaska highway, you can see the road is not always just smooth sailing. There are ongoing road repairs and sometimes just frost heaves that make for a bumpy ride. By the way, if you're interested in the top of the world highway, well, if you want to see that trip, check out day 7 video of this Alaska series. If you go to our playlist Alaska Travel Road Trip series, you will find it in there, plus all the other videos of this series.
Customs.
Yeah, because we're
Location.
definitely in Canada, Yukon now.
We arrived at the Alaska-Canada border, however the actual custom office is not for another 17 miles or 27 kilometers. We are now at the actual customs office, getting from the US back into Canada.
And now he's stuck in the traffic here.
Well.
Doesn't seem to go too speedy.
There's a passport in there. I don't know why we don't have reception. I'm gonna reach across probably and pull that cover off in case they ask us to open it. I don't know why I'm not getting reception with my phone. It says it's 3 doors. Alright, this side thing is off.
So I can open it if you want.
That's right. Don't know if he'll ask, but it's off.
You ever been here? No.
What's that?
Must be Swiss people owning this one, but it's closed. This station there, gas station there.
Okay.
The Swiss flag above the door. It's all closed.
Closed down for good?
Well, that's what I'm trying to
Good, I think that's pretty run down and stuff.
A lot of it is closed for good, yeah. Look at this little church here.
That's cute.
Well, we are officially on the other side of the border and back in Canada now, making our way towards Haines Junction, which again will be home for tonight before we move on again the next day. The road is in pretty good shape now, or at least around this area, so we are making pretty good progress towards our end destination for today. As you can see by looking at the landscape, winter is not that far away anymore up here, even though astronomically speaking it just turned to fall officially yesterday. On another note, in our next Alaska video, which will be day 16, we will cross the border again back into Alaska. However, until then, stay tuned to our channel, as I will have another adventure next week. So stay well, be safe, and you will see me again next week in another video. Thanks for watching.